So, can you think of any throws that Caleb might have made in the Colorado game or maybe this season that he might not have made the year before? Just kind of signs of his growth?
Not really. I mean,
where do you feel he has grown this year?
I think he's grown in the aspect that the offense has slowed down for him. I think he's grown in being able to make checks and see things and recognize coverages and blitzes and things that are trying to different defenses are trying to bring at him a lot quicker. If you look at it, he's really only been sacked, a handful of times, and this is going into the 6th game of the season. So some of that is a credit to having, great O-line protection, but some of that is a credit to him of being able to switch the protection to prevent that from happening.
It seems like Mario is struggling with drops a little bit to begin the year, and had a much better game with that last Saturday. What have you seen as kind of the progression so far for him with being sure?
I think, we started off the season, pressing a little bit. All of these guys have goals and aspirations and things that they want to accomplish, and sometimes they put a little bit more pressure on themselves than they need to. I think now he's just starting to calm down and relax and play and do the things that got him here and has gotten him to this point in his career.
I think he was just
Yeah, I think he was trying to work.
Arizona did a nice job of limiting the explosive plays against Washington. What have you seen from them on the field?
They're a team that plays hard. They got long-range corners. They got active safeties in the secondary that do a good job. So and their defense plays hard. So they did a good job of keeping everything in front of them, which I'm sure we'll see a lot of that this Saturday.
When Mario is going through that with drops and kind of being in his head, or even just any general receiver, how do you try to handle a situation like that, especially with drops, something that can be kind of fluky?
I just kind of try to remind them that that plays over with. Hey, there's nothing that you can do about it at this point. And just trying to get on the ground themselves and send themselves back and refocus themselves and move on to the next one. I think he did a good job with that. Last week in practice, which you saw, it benefited him in the game. He's had a good week in practice thus far, so I think it'll benefit him this Saturday.
When the competition is so high in that room, do you find guys maybe start pressing like that a little bit more just because they feel like one big drop might affect them?
No, because we understand that at some point in time the drops are going to happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that we like it. We understand that it's going to happen. So you're never going to pull a kid because he dropped the ball. So, Michael Jordan missed a shot at the time too. I don't think Phil ever pulled him out of the game either. So it happens. Once again, you just try to help him, remind him, like, look, man, you're that guy. You're here because you're supposed to be here. Just, let that play go on and get ready to play the next one.
Dorian's obviously had some, good moments since he's been here, but been a little bit quieter in comparison to some of the other guys. How are you seeing him kind of assert himself? What do you see as far as his role kind of going forward?
It's being a skilled guy here. I think we got 9 guys that have played this year. I think 7 of them have touchdowns. So it's all about just maximizing your opportunities when you get it. And I think he's met the end zone 3 times this year so far. So it's just we're gonna spread the ball around, and once you get it, you just got to maximize your opportunities at doing it. Being here, it's a credit that all of these guys work their butts off and deserve the right to get balls, and all of them have gotten balls. So at some places, they throw the ball to one guy. We're not one of those places. So, he knew that coming in here, and he wanted to be a part of this organization and this program, and he wants to win a championship. So his mental state is at a good place right now, and he knows that as long as I continue to work hard and do my job and be my 1 of 11, that good things are going to happen.
Let's do 2 more. Coach, can you speak on Brendan Rice's toughness, taking that shot in the middle, only misses 1 play, is back out there with the guys with that kind of sideline of the team?
It's just the credibility of him being a guy that wants to be out there and play with his brothers. It's questionable whether the flag should have been thrown on that play or not, but with that being said, once again, he wants to be out there playing with his brothers and maximize every opportunity that he can. So when he got up, came over the sideline, I was like, "Hey, are you hurt?" He was like, "No, I'm good. Get me back in there." So that's what we did.
Thanks, Coach.